This is the end of Cristiano Ronaldo's
Конечно.
World
В
Cup
этом и
career.
страх.
6 tournaments, 20 years, one of the longest and most famous international careers football has ever seen. But after all the goals, records, headlines, and celebrations, Ronaldo finished his World Cup career with exactly one knockout stage goal. Headlines and celebrations, and it came in his 6th tournament. That should make people stop and think, because when Ronaldo is discussed, we constantly hear the same words: greatness, mentality, leadership, clutch, the man who always delivers when the pressure is highest. But does his international tournament record fully support that reputation? We need to talk about it honestly. And this is not about pretending Ronaldo did nothing for Portugal. That would be ridiculous. Cristiano Ronaldo transformed Portuguese football. He gave Portugal confidence, ambition, visibility, and belief. He became the face of an entire generation. He's Portugal's all-time leading goal scorer and the leading goal scorer in the history of men's international football. He is also Portugal's leading World Cup goal scorer with 11 goals across 6 tournaments. He broke the record held by Eusebio since 1966. He also became the first player in history, male or female, to score in 6 different World Cups. 20 years separated his first World Cup goal from his last. That longevity is extraordinary. Most players are fortunate to appear in 2 or 3 World Cups. Ronaldo played in 6. Most players are finished at the highest level before their late 30s. Ronaldo was still leading Portugal at 41. None of that should be erased or minimized. Any conversation that ignores those achievements is not serious analysis. But there is a difference between saying Ronaldo was great for Portugal and claiming he was always the main reason Portugal succeeded. There is a difference between being the biggest name and being the best player in the decisive moments. There is a difference between lifting a trophy and being recognized as the outstanding player of the tournament. And this is where the conversation becomes uncomfortable. Despite all his goals, records, and trophies, Cristiano Ronaldo has never been named the best player at a major international tournament. Not once. Not at the World Cup. Not at the European Championship. Not even during the tournaments Portugal won. Think about that. This is a player whose reputation is built around pressure, decisive moments, and carrying teams when it matters most. Across 6 World Cups, several European Championships, and multiple Nations League campaigns, he never finished a major tournament as its officially recognized best player. Even when Portugal won, the individual recognition went somewhere else. Start with Euro 2016. Portugal won the first major trophy in their history. Ronaldo was the captain and made important contributions. His performance against Hungary helped Portugal survive the group stage. His goal against Wales helped send them to the final. Nobody can deny that. But in the final, Ronaldo was injured and substituted early. Portugal continued without him. They defended, suffered, stayed organized, and either scored the winning goal in extra time. UEFA gave that award to Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann scored 6 goals and provided 2 assists. Ronaldo finished with 3 goals and 3 assists. Portugal won the trophy, but the best individual performer came from France. That challenges the popular idea that Ronaldo carried Portugal through the entire competition. He played an important role. He was the captain and emotional leader, but Portugal were not completely dependent on him. In the biggest match, they won without him on the pitch for most of the game. That does not make him irrelevant. It means the story was bigger than Ronaldo. Portugal had a disciplined defense, experienced midfielders, a goalkeeper who made crucial saves, and a substitute striker who scored the biggest goal in Portuguese football history. Now compare that with players who won the team trophy and were also recognized as the tournament's best individual performer. At the 2022 World Cup, Argentina became champions. and Lionel Messi won the Golden Ball, 7 goals, 3 assists. He scored in every knockout round, including twice in the final. He created chances, controlled games, and delivered when the pressure was highest. The trophy and the individual crown came together. Messi also did it at the 2021 Copa America. Argentina won the tournament, and Messi finished as joint top scorer, leading assist provider, and best player. Go back to 1986. Diego Maradona led Argentina to the World Cup and was named the best player of the tournament. In 1994, Brazil became world champions and Romario won the Golden Ball. These examples show that the standard is not impossible. Legendary players have won major tournaments while also being recognized as the best player. It simply never happened for Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, winning the trophy does not automatically guarantee the individual award. The 2002 World Cup, Brazil became champions and Ronaldo Nazario scored 8 goals, including both goals in the final. But the Golden Ball went to Germany's Oliver Kahn. Even one of the greatest strikers ever won the World Cup without receiving the Best Player award. But there is a difference. For Ronaldo Nazario, it happened once. For Cristiano Ronaldo, it became a pattern. Every time Portugal won a trophy during his era, the major individual recognition went elsewhere. Euro 2016, Antoine Griezmann. Nations League 2019, Bernardo Silva. Nations League 2025, Nuno Mendes. 3 trophies, 3 different players receiving the top individual recognition. In 2019, Portugal defeated Switzerland in the Nations League semi-final, with Ronaldo scoring a brilliant hat-trick. That was one of his strongest knockout performances for Portugal. In the final against the Netherlands, Portugal won 1-0 and Bernardo Silva was named man of the match. Bernardo was also named the best player of the tournament. Ronaldo lifted the trophy, but another Portuguese player received the individual recognition. Then came 2025. Portugal faced Spain in Munich. The match finished 2-2 and Portugal won on penalties. Ronaldo scored the equalizer. It was a meaningful contribution and proof that his finishing instincts were still alive. But the Player of the Finals award went to Nuno Mendes, the 22-year-old left back. Nuno Mendes was not the global icon or the biggest brand, but his performance was judged to be more complete and influential. 2 Nations League trophies, 2 decisive finals, 2 different teammates receiving the individual recognition. Ronaldo was the captain, symbol, and headline. But the best player was somebody else. That does not mean Ronaldo contributed nothing. It means contribution and domination are not the same thing. Scoring a goal does not automatically mean you control the match. Wearing the captain's armband does not automatically make you the best player. Lifting a trophy does not mean you carried the entire team. With Ronaldo, every Portuguese achievement is often added directly to his personal resume. Portugal win a trophy, and people say Ronaldo won it for them. Portugal reach a semi-final, and people say Ronaldo carried them. Even when another player scores the decisive goal, the camera still finds Ronaldo first. He became such a powerful figure that Portugal's success was treated as an extension of his personal greatness. But Portugal had elite players. Pepe led the defense. Rui Patricio made important saves. João Moutinho controlled the midfield. Bernardo Silva created chances. Bruno Fernandes took responsibility. Ruben Dias organized the back line. Nuno Mendes became one of the best fullbacks in football. Diogo Costa delivered in penalty shootouts. Ronaldo was part of an excellent generation. He was not carrying 11 ordinary players by himself. Then we arrive at his World Cup knockout record. His penalty against Croatia in the round of 32 was his first World Cup knockout stage goal, his first in his 6th tournament. 10 of his 11 World Cup goals came during the group stage. That is a surprising record for a player described as the ultimate pressure performer. Across 20 years of World Cup football, Ronaldo failed to score from open play in a knockout match. His only knockout goal came from the penalty spot. Compare that with Messi, who scored in every knockout round of the 2022 World Cup. Compare it with Mbappe, who scored in World Cup finals and knockout matches before reaching his mid-20s. Compare it with Ronaldo Nazario, who scored in the semi-final and final in 2002. Group stage goals matter, but knockout goals shape tournament legacies. And Ronaldo's World Cup knockout record is much weaker than his reputation suggests. The numbers from his final tournament were even more uncomfortable. Across the entire 2026 World Cup, Ronaldo completed 0 successful dribbles. 0. That extended a run of 15 consecutive Portugal matches without completing one. For a player whose early career was built on speed, skill, stepovers, acceleration, and one-on-one dominance, the decline was symbolic. The player who once attacked defenders without fear had become almost completely dependent on service inside the penalty area. He could no longer consistently create separation, carry the ball, or generate chances for himself. In the match that ended his career, Portugal's defeat against Spain, Ronaldo recorded only 19 touches in 90 minutes. He created 0 chances and completed no dribbles. He had almost no influence outside the penalty area. Nobody can question his desire, preparation, or belief. Ronaldo always believed he could produce one more decisive moment. That mentality helped him survive at the top for so long. But desire is not the same as impact. At 41 years old, against an elite opponent, his body could no longer consistently match his ambition. This is the uncomfortable side of greatness. Legends do not always know when the game has moved beyond